Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to our speaking test.
Yes.
Today we are going to talk about the differences between pictures. All right. Our task has 3 parts. This is our first part where we have to find the differences. In our second part, we have to talk about the class that we see in these pictures. And in our third part, you have to draw your own lessons, right?
Yes.
Some good things that you have learned, some bad things, right?
Yes.
So let's do it. You can ask me 5 questions, whatever you want to know about me. There we go.
Where was you born?
I was born on 11th of October in 1991. There we go.
When is your birthday?
That's the same question. Another question, third one.
Ghi câu hỏi khó hơn.
Let's talk about sports, movies, the weather, whatever you want to ask.
What is the best movie you have seen?
The best movie I have ever seen. That's an interesting question. I believe it's actually, all right, let it be Titanic.
Titanic.
Yes, Titanic. All right, what about you?
It is Avenger.
Avengers. All right.
I like the Avenger Endgame.
Good. All right. Let me question you now. So let's talk about the weather in Vietnam. What can you tell me about the weather in Vietnam? Is it like rainy every day? What about the air quality?
The weather in Vietnam is very cold.
Cool. All right. I thought it's hot. All right. Good.
Có bao nhiêu món nói ra xem nào?
There is for the two reason in the
4 seasons, right?
Yes.
In Vietnam. So what are they?
they are
Winter,
Winter,
autumn,
autumn,
spring and summer.
spring and summer. Yes. I also heard in South there is wet season, right, and a dry season.
Yes.
So do you know when is the wet season?
No.
You don't know. All right. Good. Now let's move to our second part. As you can see, we have 2 pictures, and there are at least 7 differences between them, right? So can you find them?
yes.
Yes. There we go. Let's find the first one.
Try to speak a lot. You have 15 minutes. Don't shut your mouth.
They say, well, the first difference is
The first difference is a map and clock. It is a picture 1. It is a map, but picture 2 it is a clock.
let's talk in details about this. All right. So as we can see in the left picture,
Yes.
there is a map, and the map is on the
On the wall.
right? Good. However, in the
In the picture picture 2 in the clock on the wall.
no maps on the wall, right?
Yes.
Good. What time is it
Is
on that clock?
Còn Nguyên có thể nói các bạn là sắp im cái miệng thế hả Nguyên?
What time is it on the clock? It's 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes to 2, right? Or we can say it's 1:52, right? All right. Can you find the second difference?
In picture 1 there is a girl and she looked very confused. Maybe she is go to the wrong class. And in picture 2 there is no one at the door.
That's right. Yes, she looks pretty confused. Do you think that she's a student or someone's mom?
I think she is student.
She's a student. All right.
She looks video.
Yeah. Well, what about the third difference?
The next difference is a computer. It's picture 2. In picture 1, the computer is is.
is turned on, right?
Yeah.
And someone is working at the computer, right?
Yeah. But picture 2 is not working. Not is.
All right, no one is using the computer, right?
Yes.
So there's no girl at the computer, but as you can see, the same girl in picture A and picture 2, but the difference is in picture A, he is working there at the computer.
Yeah.
In picture 2, she is walking out of the classroom,
Yeah.
right? Good. What about the fourth difference?
As you can see, there is a boy and he is eating an apple.
An apple, yes.
And in picture 2, he is choosing some book in the.
He's trying to find the book, right?
Yes.
That's it. What is the next difference?
The next difference is the teacher. Is picture 1. The teacher is teach and explain.
She's teachers and explaining,
yes,
right?
but picture 2, she is writing
Writing on
the
board.
board.
Yes. And that's the fifth difference, right?
Yeah.
Can you look at that teacher? What does she hold? What does she have in her hands?
Nguyên.
What is it?
She has a book.
Yeah, she holds a book, right? And what is she wearing? What is she wearing? What clothes?
Is the dress.
Yeah, she's wearing a dress. That's it. Good. And that's our sixth difference. What about the seventh difference? What is the next difference?
Here, in picture 1, the girl has. The girl is writing.
Girl.
The girl is
Writing.
writing.
In picture 2, she is take a snap.
Yeah, she took a nap, right? Probably she was very tired,
Yes.
so she's sleeping now. And what do you think about sleeping in the class? Is it the right thing to do?
No.
No, it isn't, right?
No.
Have you ever slept in the class?
No.
I
Never. Right. Good. Okay. Also, I guess there is another difference. And the difference is about the girl, right? So, it's your turn.
In the big picture 1,
The girl is surfing
the girl is surfing the internet.
right?
But the picture 2, she go the door.
Yes. How do you think? Where is she going? Where is she going?
I think she is tired.
She got tired of the class
Yeah.
and she decided to leave, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I guess the teacher will get angry if she leaves, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe there is a reason why that she can go out of the classroom. Maybe she got sick, right? Yes.
What do you think?
So what do you think? Where is she going?
I think
Tôi đoán, tôi tin Nguyên. Cái mồm cắt ở đâu đấy? Chị đã ra một lý do thế nào?
Does she feel sick, or I think she has something to do at home?
I think she is not under the control class.
The girl?
Yes.
Why the girl has to be under control? All right, good. As you can see, she's holding something, right? What is it?
Yes. A
What
book.
does she hold?
A book.
No, it doesn't look like a book.
It's a bag.
Yes, I think so. It's a bag, school bag, right? And let's take a look at the map. Can you guess what country is that?
I think it's Vietnam.
Đừng nói tôi nghĩ đâu, nói tôi nói
Alright.
tôi đi xem nào.
Can you guess what country is that?
Tôi đoán nào. Anh quên tôi đoán rồi.
I don't know. You can say I don't know, whatever. Can you guess what country is that? Is that Vietnam or is that another country? I don't know, right?
Yes.
Yes, I just don't know. So you think it's Vietnam?
Yes.
Good. All right. Now, also, I want to ask you another question. about the
About the subject. What is she
about the
teaching?
subject. Yes, let's talk about the subject. Can you guess what subject is that? It's not easy though to guess, but still.
It is
I think
math.
it's literature.
All right.
Tôi cấm không nói
Good.
cái gì đấy các bạn.
How do you think? So why is there a computer in the class? Why do they need a computer there?
Maybe. Chắc là.
Maybe it's
Maybe
IT. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Yes, right? Might be. Good. Now let's move to our second part. What do you think about this class, right? What are the good things? What are the bad things? What about the teacher, the students, right? So who wants to start? Let you try first.
Yeah. This class is so bad. The teacher is irresponsible.
The teacher is not responsible.
Yes.
What makes you think so? What makes you believe that the teacher is not responsible?
Yeah. She let the boy eating in the class.
That's right. That's the first reason. Yes. Do you see any other reasons?
she
Why the teacher? Yes. Keep going.
she is
She let the girl, right?
she a girl serving the
Girl, I say the girl there.
The girl is surfing.
the internet.
Right. And the teacher doesn't say anything, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's the second reason. Are there any other reasons? Let's take a look at the girl, right? Let's take a look at the girl. She's sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Và trong bức tranh này cô ấy
In the class.
Quang nói
Yes.
đi.
In the picture, she is sleeping.
So why the teacher doesn't care? Why the teacher doesn't care? Because she's not responsible. That's the only reason, right? Yes. Are there any good things about this class?
No, it's not good.
Nothing is good about that class.
Yes.
Right.
Nguyên.
As I can see, there are many students that are good. They are listening to their teachers.
Yes.
They are writing what teacher says to do, right?
Yeah.
Nguyên.
So let's talk about the good things in that class. There you go.
3 students.
Đúng rồi, thấy chưa?
We can see that.
Nói to lên.
And there are 3 students are listening the teacher talking and writing something teacher writing on the board.
So in the left picture, we can see that when teacher is talking to them, right? When teacher is explaining the subject, there are some students that are listening to her, right? That are paying attention to everything what the teacher says, right? And when in the right picture, we can see that when teacher is writing on the board, the students are following her, right?
Yeah.
And writing on their notebooks, right? Okay. Finally, in our third part, you have to draw your own lessons, what you have learned about this class, right? And the good things you have learned, how it has to be, and what we have not to do, what we cannot do in the class, all right?
Yes.
So, let's find at least 5, all right? There we go. What have you learned from this class?
Sau cái câu chuyện này tôi học được 3 bài học. Bài học thứ nhất là gì? Bài học thứ hai là gì? Bài học thứ ba là gì? Khi tôi đi học tôi nên làm thế nào, tôi không nên làm thế nào? Suy nghĩ và nói ngay.
You can help me, right? What have you learned from this class?
I can learn
So, what do we have to do? How we have to act in the class? That we have to do your personal,
no.
to not do your personal work, right?
Yes.
Yes. We have to what? We have to listen
We have to listen to teacher.
our teacher. We have to pay attention to what the teacher says, right? We have to
Study hard working.
That's right. We have to study hard. Why do we have to study hard?
Because Study hard is help.
It will help you in the future, right?
Yes.
So when you study hard, you know how to do many things, right?
Yes.
By yourself. You don't have to ask other people, right? Good. And also, what bad things have you learned from this class?
We shouldn't eating like this boy.
Yeah, we should not eat in the classroom. We should not.
We should not doing personal work.
That's right. That's it. Should not sleep. Yes, that's it. Well, also what we have to talk about is about your class, right? What can you tell me about your class? That's it. All right. Thank you, guys. Shake hands. All right. I don't know what to say.
Really, really bad.
Well, they need to try.